Ladies and gentlemen, in the main event, all the winner by unanimous decision.
Mina's house, 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 Mina's house. Mina Say What? Thank you for watching. It's the Mina's House podcast. It is the Mina's House podcast. I am Mina Say What. I am so excited because I feel like I got family in the building right now. Because not only did I grow up like listening to this guy, but we literally walk the same streets because we're from the same neighborhood.
Yep.
Akon, the legend, is here.
Yeah.
Welcome, Akon. Thank you for coming through. It's nice to see you.
No, absolutely.
You don't age a bit, sir. Not a bit. And we're going to get into that. But Akon, you're here with your newly signed duo. You guys are brothers. Called Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. I love that. Okay, that's the tag. I love it. LNS is here. Say hello.
Yo, it's L dot LNS.
Okay, and Big Ski is here.
Big Ski, yeah.
All right. So you guys are brothers. How did you guys get into the music business?
I've been writing music all my life, but
Yeah, it's kind of like I got to answer that first because I started rapping first. But basically, I started rapping when I was like 8, started writing when I was 10. Been, freestyling, battling, then when we was young, I taught my brother how to write and rap and, went through life's ups and downs and, moved to Atlanta, started making a buzz in Atlanta. And that is what ultimately brought us to our big brother, Akon. You know what I mean?
Akon.
Mm-hmm.
It's not every day you come with an artist.
Right.
Or artists, right? So even this is a big moment. What about them made you feel like, all right, I got to go on the road, I got to introduce them, and then spend your time being with them as well?
Yeah, I mean, the talent obviously always comes first, right? But then the talent means nothing if you're not a hard worker. Like I'm attracted to just workhorses, people that understands that this is an opportunity that you can't let pass. Like people that's not entitled to what the surroundings are around them, but they do know that this is just a vehicle for them to be able to achieve whatever their purpose is. And I think, Sheesh really understands it, like they really got it. So when you pretty much marry all that with the talent, it's an inevitable like recipe for success. You know what I'm saying?
So Akon, I grew up on 11th in Summit Ave in Union City.
Summit.
And I say it that way, Union City, New Jersey. I say it that way because in your song, you shouted my block up. You were like, headed up to Summit up in Union City.
Yeah.
And I always felt like that weird, like you put on for us.
Right.
Like you were inspiration. You walked the same streets. You went to the same Chinese store I went to, the same poppy store, the barber shop down the block.
Yeah.
So for me, it's really been just a privilege to be able to talk to you over the years. How have things changed for you being a businessman and then working with artists and kind of trying to break them in the music scene?
I think, the only thing that really changed is pretty much the mindset as you grow and the surroundings as you start to kind of, like resurface in different areas, like repurpose yourself in life. And then before you know it, you relocate.
Yeah.
Because better than anybody, Jersey wasn't a place that you can actually look to the future in,
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? It was one of the places where it kind of prepared you for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And that's how I always looked at it, it kind of molded me to be strong and put myself in positions where I can really appreciate the opportunity because the opportunities in Jersey wasn't much. You literally had to go across the bridge to New York to try to hustle it up and figure it out. But for the most part, I think the thing that really did change was the environment. And I think that background with the new environment and the hustle mentality, it opened me up to be able to be successful because I was prepared for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I noticed your label is now Konvict Culture Music.
Yeah.
It used to be Konvict Music.
Right.
What made you want to add that culture in there?
Well, because when as I started to watch how we started to grow, how the brand itself became bigger than me, it became bigger than Konvict Music. It literally like it became a culture, and it influenced a whole generation. So as I grew, the brand grew too, and I felt like it was only right to take it a step further. Like the Konvict Music brand is like an iconic brand for music, but culture goes beyond the music in itself.
So are they the first act signed to Konvict Culture, or have you signed other people to Konvict Culture?
Yeah, like, we have, man, we're about to come so crazy.
Yeah.
But they're the first rap group signed to Konvict Culture. Like, every artist has their own thing. Everybody's different. Amira's our first lady. She started in Afrobeat on a global scale. Now she's coming back around to do more hip hop, like the environment where she originally from. Then we got, I'm going to be introducing acts as we go. So that way we're not flooding you with a whole bunch of titles until when it's daytime, don't worry, I'll bring them down here.
Yeah. Sheesh, how did you meet Akon?
We met him through like mutual people, you know what I mean? And they saw the talent, they saw the potential, they saw the greatness, and then they just reached out to Kon. Kon heard it, he loved it, you know what I mean? He reacted like, sheesh, you know what I mean? And he gave us that title, you know what I mean? He gave us that name, you know what I mean? So that's really how we got connected, you know what I mean? We was making a name. Before that, I was in Atlanta by myself, and I moved my brother down here to Atlanta, and then we just got to working, got to grinding.
Yep.
So how long have you been making music? Because you guys are brothers, so I'm sure you said you've been doing it for a long time, but officially, how long has it been?
I mean, you talking about as a group?
Yeah.
Man, for like 2-3 years now, maybe.
Yeah.
As an official group.
Right.
But we was kids.
I wanted to say that.
Yeah.
Like, man, I was finna
It's
say,
hard
like,
to say
what,
when you're brothers.
Right,
Yeah.
You gotta do everything together anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a group, you just ain't made it. You just ain't officially said we're a group.
So like what Kon said, like we've been rapping. I've been rapping since I was 8 years old.
Right.
Literally, was writing when I was 10 in class, getting in trouble. They'd catch me writing, and okay, you gotta rap in front of the whole class. Literally,
Your
know what I
teacher
mean?
used to make you do that?
Yeah.
Wait, where'd you go to school?
Elkhart, Indiana, Roosevelt.
Okay.
It's called Roosevelt Elementary.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Winters, man. That was bad. Miss Winters. That helped me though. That helped me. It's like 30 kids, and you got to rap in front of everybody. And when you was trying to just keep it private, like that helps you grow in that field. But we've been rapping our whole lives. To sum it up, yeah, for sure.
Akon, you put them on your song Ghetto, which is Ghetto Living, which is kind of remixing Ghetto. What about that song made you want to put them on it?
Nah, they put me on it.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. They came up with the concept. They came up with the whole concept. And one day they just played it for this. Yo, nigga, bro, we working on something, man. We're gonna play it for you when we done. At the time, I had no idea what they was talking about.
Yeah.
But I let them, come up with the basic. But as soon as I heard it, I was like, bro, we out of here.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Send me the files right now.
Yeah.
I thought it was you because when we spoke at the BET Awards for Sirius XM, I'm on air on The Heat. You told me that you were doing an album where you were remaking all your songs.
I am. Yep.
I thought this was part of that.
Nah, I'm sampled on this record.
Oh, wow.
And then I just
Not Akon getting money off the sample and as your manager. I see you, Akon.
No, this was their idea.
No, it was.
I promise you, it was their idea.
So Akon, the people who you've signed in your career. I mean, you signed Lady Gaga to a distribution deal.
Yeah, she was on Con Live. She was my first pop artist.
Right. Yeah. Then T-Pain you signed. You've had French Montana on the label, WizKid.
Yeah.
I think was Ace Hood on the label at one point?
No, Ace Hood wasn't, but he's like one of my mentees.
Right. There's something there.
Yeah, we had Young Thug, the first record, Stoner, was ours.
Really?
Yeah, Red Cafe.
I remember Red Cafe.
Yeah, I mean, it's so mess. I can't even begin.
How was Stoner yours?
Yeah, we worked that record. That was a Konvict Muzik record.
What?
Yeah.
So Thug didn't sign to you, obviously.
At the time, nah. We just had the record.
So that's another thing about Akon.
And then Thug was signing like 20 other contracts. So the deal that I had for that record was with Gucci, because Gucci had him first.
Right.
And then Gucci had got locked up. But right as Gucci was locking up, Gucci was like, yo, man, Kon, I'm telling you, take this kid over. He's going to be the biggest thing. And at the time, that's when we did Stoner.
Okay.
But when Stoner got big, and Thug was, he was destined to be wherever he was supposed to be.
Right.
At that time, I was just happy to be attached to that, because I knew that record was going to be something that created the career. So we broke that record and everything.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Do you regret not signing him now?
No, not at all.
Because he had 20.
I didn't regret it. Listen, I knew Thug was going to be trouble. Like I knew
You would have had to be paying for Brian Steele and the Rico charge.
Thug, this is the thing, because Thug was always, he was different. Like he was, and you could tell that he was always different from everybody else.
Yeah.
Right. But at the same time, mentality wise, he's so gutter. Like I knew that it's a lot more discipline, a lot more growing up mentally that he had to have himself, because he had to prove to Atlanta he wasn't no punk.
Yeah.
And he wasn't no bitch at all. You know what I mean? So I kind of, and then from my upbringing, being surrounded by convicts naturally, I knew what that would have been. I just knew it.
I just put one and one together. Is that why you named your label Konvict?
Yeah, Konvict Muzik was based.
Because you were surrounded by.
Well, Konvict Muzik was created when I got locked up. Because that was a turning point in my life on me turning my life around. So whenever you saw those jail bars at the beginning of the record, it was my reminder where I never want to go again. So we always open that opportunity for other convicts with like-minded concepts, ideas that had talent, you know what I mean, that wanted to change their life when they got out. So that's why everything that we was attached to was based around convicts.
So you have that roster, and now you've signed Sheesh. So what did you see in them? You talked about it a little bit, but...
I mean, that mentality, these boys, like, literally, they was locked up together, like, in the same bunkies. Brothers from the same mother, in jail in the same pod, like...
That's odd. They don't normally do that, right?
It don't happen.
No, they split y'all up.
Thank you.
A lot of
it
times,
don't happen.
So y'all...
That was a sign.
It was a blessing. Yeah.
For that to happen. And
wait, how did that happen? Did they?
I mean,
y'all got the same last name, right?
Yeah, they brothers.
Same blood, same mama, dad, everything.
How did that happen? Do you know?
So, I don't want to take too much time, you know what I mean, talking about it, but basically when we caught our case, we were both kids. He was 15, I was 16. So they bonded him out. My parents, you know, they bonded him out.
Damn, they left you in there?
Nah, I didn't want to get bonded. I was all right. And we was around adults. You know what I mean? We didn't go to juvenile. I'd never seen juvenile a day in my life. It was adults, 40 years old, 50-year-olds, 30, 25. Like, I never, you know what I mean? I was with all the smoke, so I was with whatever. I was good.
I don't think that's good.
No, I'm saying
they
just
should put juveniles with juveniles, right?
It was serious crimes, though. You know what I mean? So we were just young and dumb, just wild and just doing dumb stuff. So long story short, he got out. He was bonded out for a year, almost a year. And when I was already in prison, and when he got to prison, they knew it was my little brother. They, like, a CO literally came to me like, hey, your little brother is on the bus. He's about to arrive. Like, you know what I mean? And I already had requested to put, like, so he can be my bunkie. You know what I mean? So I already had a bunkie, but he got
they
the
kicked
hell
him
up
out.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when he came through the doors, I literally seen my brother with his tote, and I hadn't seen him in a year. So we going through this traumatizing situation. We hurt our family, broke our mama's hearts. We learning, you know what I mean? We just, it's all new. And then I see my little brother, and he taller than me now, and way more than me now, and now, you know, it's
way
just
bigger than you now.
Yeah, it just was crazy. But long story short, they allowed him to be my bunkie.
That is
because
crazy.
this is what I told him. I said, allowing my brother to be my bunkie because I'll be able to keep him safe and keep him on the straight and narrow. You know what I mean? I just had to sauce it up, and they was like, well, that do make sense.
Yeah, it's rare. They usually want to split y'all up.
They normally want to punish you to keep y'all separate, to add to the punishment.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing time with your brother, it's easier than doing it with a stranger, you know?
And they don't want the time to be easy.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
It was crazy.
Con, when I spoke to you at BET Awards, we talked about, I was talking about how you were kind of on the forefront of the Afrobeat situation, from what I remember, right? And you talked about signing WizKid and them feeling like that was reggae, you know? How do you feel like the climate is now? Because when that happened to you, did it kind of make you not want to sign an Afrobeats artist?
No, I mean, because I knew it was going to be a battle. I knew it was going to be a challenge. Because when we brought Afrobeat to America, the whole purpose was to break it out of the continent.
Right.
And expose the genre outside. But then when I was shopping it, all the labels literally thought it was reggae.
Yeah.
They couldn't tell the difference between Afrobeat and reggae, so it was a little bit disappointing, but it was more so like, okay, they just not ready for it yet. So then the key was, okay, we're gonna break it in Europe then. And sure enough, we was able to get some ground in the UK. And then once we broke Wiz in the UK, then I picked up P Square shortly after. Then we was able to break them. So we had the two biggest artists in Afrobeat at that time because it was fresh, brand new genre. Then we got really deeper into it. Before you know it, Afrobeat became one of the biggest and the second largest genre in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much like legacy here and knowledge. How does it feel, you guys moving around with him on tour and then hearing these stories of stuff that was happening when we were kids? He was literally like breaking down barriers. How does that feel like watching that for you guys?
It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he's gifted, he's talented, and, you know, we get to be like a sponge and soak that up. You know what I'm saying? We don't take it for granted at all, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just fun to watch him, you know what I'm saying? All the knowledge and jewels he dropped, you know what I'm saying? We just happy for this opportunity for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, just to second that, like he said, we just sponges. We don't think just because we in a blessed opportunity, we got a blessed opportunity and we in a blessed position, we ain't like too big for our britches, you know what I mean? Like some artists get in this position signed by icons such as himself,
right, and
just walk with their chest out. Like we still know we got our boots on the ground, you know what I mean? Like we grounded. So it's like all this is a learning experience.
Absolutely.
All of it.
Akon, you were making consistent music and signing consistent people and producing consistently, and then it just stopped. If that's inaccurate, just let me know. Yeah. And then now you're back.
Right.
Literally picking up exactly where you left off. Like no time has passed. What happened during that time and what made you come back?
I got demotivated, to be honest. I thought, you know, as the world changed, the music industry started to transform from audio to digital. It felt more like a business than it did the passion that I got excited about when I first came in. You know, at that time I was literally, advising all the major labels, but they all wanted the same exact thing. Nobody wanted to change. Everybody was copy and pasting. It was like everything started becoming microwave. As I'm trying to introduce new things to the business that can change the game, moving it forward or create new opportunities for brand new artists, original artists to come break the barriers, nobody wanted to take the chance anymore. Nobody wanted to spend money. Nobody wanted to develop acts. Like nobody wanted to take a chance on something fresh and new that no one ever heard of. Everybody was looking for something that was breaking online or getting a lot of views or going viral to the point where it was like, it was worthless. It didn't mean anything to me anymore. So I just honestly got demotivated. So when I went to Africa, I started focusing more on my philanthropy. You know, building cities over there, providing electricity to villages that didn't have development, things of that nature. You know, just really trying to challenge myself, create my own cryptocurrency, trying to figure out ways for, fintech to grow in a different way, utilizing music and our lifestyle to promote all the latest technology. So I became more business orientated. You know what I mean? And then when I came back to the States, I was excited to see where music went. And I was disappointed. To be honest, I was like, wait a minute, what is going on? Like I didn't know who the artists were. It was so many of them.
Yeah.
I was so lost and confused. And I didn't hear no music that gave me substance that made me feel good. Like the feel good music was gone. Then I started seeing all of the ads that was happening and all the rappers dying and all the drill music. It was like, I felt like we went downhill, you know? So I wanted to make music that was more positive, that made you feel good again. And I wanted to remind people how beautiful that every day can become. So that's when we created Akon's Beautiful Day, because it was a song that I wrote 12 years ago that leaked online, by Jay in Jamaica, a young kid at the time. He redid the record and it went crazy viral on TikTok, and that became the sign. I was like, we're going to start with this record right here. And that's how it all started off.
Okay, there's so much there. My brain is going crazy. So we're going to pause and kind of rewind. The cryptocurrency.
Right.
Acoin. Is there money in owning cryptocurrency?
Well, the money is not owning the currency. For me, the money is in the exchange.
Okay.
And utilizing the coin itself to purchase and to trade. So I make money on the transaction.
Oh, like a transaction fee.
Right.
So
Bitcoin is in the transaction. Right. And as it grows,
you're gonna figure out how to get a dollar. Listen, let me tell you something about
the biggest business in the world is money.
Yes.
I mean, who makes the money when the transaction happens for MasterCard, Visa, or Express? It's on the transaction.
The fees. right?
I mean,
the
for every-
overdraft, all
listen,
of that.
You got a
It'd
billion
be like
people.
$50 to the overdraft. I'd be like, damn.
Yeah, you gotta right, and then you're getting paid for the overdraft fees too.
Right.
But you get a billion transactions a minute, and each transaction is $2, $3. That's how much money these people are making.
Yeah.
Like what?
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all got America, y'all got Europe, but I'm focused on Africa.
So the infrastructure part, you were building Akon City.
We still building it.
You
yeah.
still building it.
Yeah.
So why are they saying it stopped?
It's a big dream. It's
Okay.
something that it goes beyond the capabilities of what they think one man can create. And that what they don't realize is it starts off as a dream and then it continues as something that becomes a reality as people start to adapt it. Like nobody knew that Manhattan would be what it is 75 years later, 100 years later. Nobody knew that Dubai could be what it is 50 years later. You know what I mean? So it starts with one building and it becomes something that becomes monumental in the future. But I think what happens is with Africa is one of them places where the development of it starts now and it becomes, it will become the future 100%. But Africa's been getting raped for so long by the West. The last thing that they can afford is for Africa to wake up and start to develop itself. So this concept of what Akon City is to become is definitely something that shakes up the agenda.
So you're still having, this is in Senegal. So for people who are unaware, you were building a city. You are, right. You are building a city, run off of cryptocurrency.
That's what media does.
Run off of solar, completely
Right.
solar, right?
Renewable.
And then it's supposed to be like the real life Wakanda.
It's the development of what Africa will be in the future.
Yeah.
Because we have all the resources to power ourselves, generate our own income, create our own income. Not only that, but we have the population. Because when you look at Africa, 65% of the youth, of the whole population is under 21.
Yeah.
So it's driven by the youth for the future, 100%.
Well, I'm happy that you're still building the city.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna stop.
Because the
It's not gonna
media.
stop.
So, do you now put out a press release? Or you just let them talk?
Well,
How
the
does
thing
that
is,
work?
all you can, because you can't fight the internet.
Man.
You can try.
Listen, I got teams on it trying to combat all the negative, false information that these people are putting out. And just last week, we had over 23 million false ads on Akon City, just negative.
Why? Where is that coming from?
It's the agendas, the powers that be.
Ah.
That's how it works.
Okay.
You know, when they want to destroy something that can change the minds or the mindset of people, that's how they do it, through the media. So all you can do is pray to God and hope that people get it and use their common sense to know that a city ain't built in a day.
Right.
Or a month or a year.
And it requires a lot of money.
Money and time and resources. And people have to believe in it as much as you do.
Yeah. Akon said, I got to get back to work before we continue the city.
No, the city going to continue to move without me being there.
Right.
That's what construction teams are for.
Akon City. So I read that you have like a playground, a welcome area. What has been built already?
No, right now, the only thing that's been built is the Welcome Center.
Well, okay.
The Welcome Center. Right now, as we're building out, is the concept, partners that's going to come on.
Because I saw the video. It just looks incredible. The art. Have you guys seen the video? Mm-hmm. The architecture. It looks beautiful.
It will be. It will be for sure. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy you're still working on that.
No, 100%.
Then I want to go to A Beautiful Day. So your solo career, right?
Yeah.
So you released A Beautiful Day, then Never Really Mattered. And then that's off Not Guilty,
that's
right?
That's going to be off the new album.
So you're still coming with that album?
100%.
Okay. Yeah. And then there's a country album?
The country album is actually all my classics that I'm remixing into country.
Ah, right.
I always had a love for country. Country was always my favorite genre outside of hip hop.
So how you gonna do Locked Up into country?
I'm
locked up. It don't.
I know. I do sound crazy.
No. I want to hear it. If anybody can do it, you can do it.
So the idea is the same way I did my hip hop albums, I'm doing it in country, and I'm taking top of the line country artists to feature on them, as I did in hip hop.
Yeah.
But for country.
What artists are you looking at right now?
I can't tell you.
What are we talking about? Shabuzi?
I can't tell you.
Are you doing okay? I can't tell you. How about this?
But I will give you a hint though.
Okay.
For Locked Up, I'm doing it with Jelly Roll.
Wow, I like that. That makes sense.
The whole album will make sense.
I know. Well,
it just sounds crazy.
Well, no, it doesn't sound crazy because you can literally do Big X the Plug. You can do Shabuzi. You can do Jelly Roll.
Just watch.
Right? So we're thinking country. We're thinking like Brad Paisley, right? We're going there. You might go there. You might.
I promise
But
you.
I can
when y'all
see
hear the
you-
album,
Okay.
it's genius.
I can't wait to hear it. So what's going? Okay, so what's the timeline? When is Sheesh dropping a project? What's going on with them?
Sheesh, we dropping a mixtape every 2 months. We just dropped their
Wow.
first mixtape last week.
Congratulations,
the first single right now
guys.
is Ghetto Living.
Ghetto Living.
The album is coming very, very soon. We're gonna announce that. We just giving some time in between these releases so y'all can really enjoy what they got going on the mixtape side.
I like that you're taking your time to work them because that's
It's
a lost
important.
art.
It's
They
important.
be like,
Yeah.
put your song on TikTok and get some streams and we'll go from there.
Good luck.
Do you guys have pressure to be very social? Like, because the music that you're making, now you got to come up with a dance. There's a formula, right? They're like, you got to do the dance. You got to do the TikTok. Is that the kind of artist you guys are going to be? I mean,
Nah.
what's the pressure like?
Hell no. Let's put it that way.
Hell no. Not like, and
That
ain't
was
nothing,
wild.
ain't nothing wrong with that. To each his own. It's just the art we create. You get what I mean? We not. That ain't our cup of tea. You know what I mean? I could just two-step. I can't even do all the dances that the motherfuckers do. I got a little two-step.
Yo,
move.
they do
It
dances
ain't
to
gonna-
everything.
It ain't gonna look right with me dancing. You know what I mean?
But to prove your point though, and to definitely compliment what you're saying, creators will take their music and create content around it.
Exactly.
oh,
Yes.
creators,
100.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
'Cause that's what
But
they
you're
do.
not gonna be there like pass me the hookah.
I can't.
That's trending right now.
Never
Pass me
would
the
I
hookah.
ever.
They got to dance to pass me the hookah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Nah,
when
yeah.
that came out, we was really passing each other the hookah. Now they be
Yeah.
doing the little dance.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I can't.
You steady throwing your hands up. Like, I
No,
can't
she got
even
the shake
do
with
it.
it though. It's the shake though that goes with it.
Nah, yeah.
I love that.
That's too funny. Because like me, I'm not a TikTok guy, right? But my catalog works very well with TikTok.
Yo, they love you on
Because
TikTok.
I know how to program the TikToks, creators with my music so they can
Yeah.
create it to this generation for them to understand it.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I
we
mean?
following in those footsteps.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, because I've never seen you dance Akon. So.
You ain't never gonna see me
But
dance.
but he be going viral on TikTok.
Yeah, you might catch me dance one time.
little two-step.
Do you
That's what I'm
stand?
talking
Your
about.
wife is here. Does he dance?
She kill it. She kill it.
He
She the
dances?
truth. She the truth.
What you dancing?
I can get in. I can go crazy now.
Okay.
One day though, I will. One day I'm gonna break the internet. I'm just gonna go. I got MC Hammer on y'all ass. One day I'm just gonna pick a day and I'm gonna go stupid on TikTok. They gonna be like, that nigga can dance all this time. You know what I'm saying?
He's on the beat.
I'm gonna go crazy.
Your wife is beautiful.
Yeah, she can dance too. She a truth.
How long you been married? What? I don't want to say who.
Don't
what
worry,
her name
her
is.
day's coming. She the next interview. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
we're gonna save all those
How long
questions for
y'all
her
been
interview.
married?
We're gonna save all those questions for her interview.
Oh, for her interview. I love it. I love it.
Her story is amazing.
Akon, so last time we talked, you have 9 kids.
Yep.
7 of them are artists.
Yep. No, all 9 are.
Now? I watched my interview
At that
back
time.
with y'all.
Oh, at that time.
That was
Now-
like 2 years ago. Now they're all rapping or
No, they're
rapping,
all artists.
singing,
They're all
artists.
They're
Okay.
all artists. But yeah, don't worry. Those are future interviews coming.
Right. So how do you pick who you bankroll?
Nah, they all me.
Okay, so
They
you're
all a different-
financing
they're literally
everything.
all different part of me.
Okay.
They all got.
Because I mean,
a different part
okay,
of me,
you
right?
not. I can't imagine these conversations. You not ready. I don't know. Lil Con, I'm not gonna push
But-
you yet, but I'm gonna push him.
You couldn't even tell none of them that they were. They thought they was ready from day one. I had to decide when they was ready.
Wow.
Yeah, but you asked them, they was ready since day one. They think I'm taking too long.
I can't believe all your kids make music.
I couldn't believe it. I was shocked.
Did you push them towards that?
Yeah, I quietly low key did because
Okay.
I would like punish them using the studio.
You told me this,
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
whenever if they grades wasn't good, they weren't allowed to enter the studio.
Wow.
When I left the country, I would purposely lock the studio, but keep the key somewhere where they can find it so they can sneak in.
Yeah.
And then I would use the studio again to punish them, just to reward them with the studio.
Are you gonna collaborate with any of your kids?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You have a lot going on, bro. I don't know how you do all this.
No, I just
So
do it.
you're building a city. You've signed Sheesh and you're doing Konvict
Yeah.
music. You're producing still
Still producing, still writing.
producing, still writing.
Yeah.
You're a father of 9.
Yep.
You have four wives.
Stop playing. Don't get messy. Stop. Don't- I'm married.
You're
Just like
married.
this. There you go.
How do you balance all of this?
It's life. It's called life.
Do you have an assistant that
God is my assistant.
you don't have somebody keeping all this in check for you?
Uh-uh.
Wow.
God is my assistant.
So, with your situations, I know you're a father.
We both are now.
You're okay.
Yeah, so welcome to Fatherhood for Big Ski.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Big
My
Ski.
nephew. Verse.
Not even 30
Verse
days old, baby.
Wait, the name is Verse?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Damn it. You got a good one.
Thank you.
For sure.
So how's that? Because I had a baby 3 years ago, and I feel like it just happened. It's a big transition.
You said 3 days ago?
3 years.
Oh, 3 years.
uh,
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Boy,
I
girl?
still
Congrats.
feel a girl.
Oh, amazing.
I still feel like I just had her. It's it's a lot.
Well, women, y'all.
A lot of- yeah.
Women go through a lot having kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when
Ladies,
you're trying
make
to
sure you're ready
balance your
for it.
right.
Make sure you got time, because I know you think you can balance career and kids, but you got to pick one.
Yeah.
At least for the first 2 years, you have no choice.
Yeah.
Break it down to him. How is it, Ski?
Yeah, how's fatherhood?
Fatherhood is great, man. It's you no sleep. No sleep at all.
How old is the
Don't
baby
even
right
think
now?
about sleep. Like, leave sleep out of it. Huh?
How's the old is the baby right now?
A month.
Yeah, he must.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
He's
you
brand
really
new.
got no sleep.
Right after Evan, baby.
But it's rewarding though. Like, you figure out the kid and you love on it, and y'all it's some type of connection that you ain't never had before. You know what I'm saying?
Do you change
can't-
diapers? Because Nelly out here
Yeah.
talking about he don't change
Nah,
no
I change
diapers.
diapers. I ain't rich enough to not change no diapers.
That's why you
some
get no
changing
sleep.
Diapers, yeah.
Yeah, you got to be there.
Changing diapers, making bottles,
I love
doing
that.
everything, man. Yeah, I'm a hands-on father.
I love that.
Sure.
And you have children as well, right?
5.
Yeah, but see,
You have
I'm a-
5.
I'm
he's a good example to Ski, though.
Yeah.
Because Ski was able to watch
Yeah.
Ellen Ness be the father he is. He's an amazing father.
For sure.
My kids,
So,
my
for
everything,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
Lyric, cadence, melody,
Oh my
Taj,
gosh,
Stevie.
these are
It's
awesome
all
names.
music. It's all music related.
All my babies. But they the reason I'm alive.
Yeah.
For real. So yeah, man, he got to see, I cut umbilical cords, hold the legs up, film, everything.
Do you
And he
feel
got
like
to
he's your big, like a father figure, your big brother in a way?
Yeah,
I'm kind of
like,
getting
'cause I
that
didn't-
right now.
I only had a big brother to watch if he did it, if he tried it and it didn't work out, or if he
That was a lesson.
fell
man.
and hurt himself, I watched him do it first. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
I don't know if I want to do that.
Like,
Ellen Ness already bust his head already.
Yeah.
But that's how it was, though. Yeah,
It was just like that.
They're going to drop a mixtape every week.
Yeah.
That's how
That's
many
a fact.
records they got, and that's how passionate they are about hip-hop. So I wanted to make sure that the audience realized that these guys make music that can actually change
Crossover.
lives.
Yeah, and
You know what I
touch
mean?
me. And
Yeah.
look, and just to add to that, on top of what he's saying with the albums, like he said, it's gonna be like anybody can register with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
The melodies, you know what I mean? The flows, everything is different on the album in a better way. Like it's all enhanced.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Is
So,
Ghetto
yeah.
Living on the album, or are you saving that for the album?
Ghetto Living is on the
Yeah,
album.
Ghetto Living is on
okay,
the
okay,
album.
okay.
It's on the album,
Yeah, yeah.
I loved how y'all flipped that. Ghetto. That was my song. Listen. Because I was in the ghetto when
Yeah,
this
you
came
was in
out,
it.
you
Yeah.
know?
No,
Did you
for
make
sure.
it to the video shoot? No.
No.
Yeah, we
I
got
didn't
shot-
know
we
you. I
shot
was
in
like
Jersey.
12, my
yeah, you was too
guy.
young.
Yeah.
That's why we ain't bump into each other.
Right. You was grown. That's what I'm saying. I was a kid.
Gotcha.
And you was like headed up to Summit up in Union
But
City.
we had mad kids. We had mad kids in the video.
I wasn't
ghetto kids with
outside.
dirty
My,
faces.
I'm gonna be honest. I was not outside. My
Yeah.
mom didn't play that. There
Yeah,
was people selling drugs in the corner.
Yeah, it was crazy.
There
that
was a
time.
Chinese food spot at the corner of my house. You know it was popping.
Yeah, that time was crazy.
Yeah, and then they had the pizza place, and then there's
dollar
Dominicans
sauces.
there. They had the
Yep.
chimichurri place down the block.
Chimichurri.
Listen, my block was
Oh, yeah,
lit.
you was paying attention then.
No, yeah, I wasn't outside. I would have to sneak outside. I'll never forget my mother found me one day and whooped my ass in the street because I had snuck outside and stayed outside. So no. But whatever y'all got going on, let me know. I will
Nah, I
pull
will.
up and represent for New
100%.
Jersey.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
All right. And then Akon, when is Not Guilty coming out? Do you know?
I'm gonna announce that soon.
All right. And then the country album?
The country album, we're gonna try to drop that before the holidays. I'm trying to get that. I want that to be a holiday package. That's what we're working on right now.
Okay.
So hopefully I have it out by Christmas.
I love it. Akon and Sheesh, thank you for
Yes,
stopping
well,
by.
yes,
It's been
ma'am.
a pleasure and
Yes,
a good
ma'am.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in Mina's house on the Heat Sirius. Like, no, we're not on the Heat Sirius XM. You're in Mina's house on the Mina's House podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.